Hey everyone, and welcome back to the car camper. So Parker and I have been in the Phoenix area for the last few days, and we've really been, at least I have really been enjoying this area. A very nice little change after being kind of like off-grid in the desert. A little bit different, but definitely welcome. So we've spent quite a bit of time hiking and going out and seeing everything. I've spent some early mornings and some later evenings editing in coffee shops, and it's been really nice. And I actually would like to stay a little bit longer. So I feel like I've been parking at Walmart, which has been fine, but I feel like it's time to branch out a little bit if we're going to try and stay in this area. So we are going to try a spot tonight that I found on iOverlander, and we're gonna see how it works out for us this evening. So first, I need to move around. I've been working pretty hard in the car here, trying to reorganize, which is really, I'm sure it gets kind of boring to hear about, but it's sort of like a constant process in a space this small. And I'm constantly evolving and deciding like, okay, I need to do this differently. So we're gonna get on the road right now, and we're going to find a park and get some fresh air. Wow, I really needed that. Endorphins flowing, I love it. So let's go ahead and go to the grocery store. I think we're going to try Sprouts. I've never been there before, and there's one here in Scottsdale, so let's give that a try. I think I can get some pretty good groceries, even though I'm not using my cooler at this point. And then we'll go to our spot, and we're going to make dinner in the car tonight. Something I like about traveling is that I might never be to this store again, so I can make a fool out of myself and never see these people again. Like when I was just celebrating finding my favorite like stuff that this guy from work introduced me to, and I love this, and I got so excited. I thought I could only get it online. I started like jumping up and down, and somebody was like looking at me kind of, but I'm like, I might never even be back here. That's the best part. Onward. I'm slightly nervous about this, but I think it's going to be okay. There's mixed reviews on iOverlander about this spot. It seems like people with RVs have some issues, but people with smaller cars are more stealth mobiles are doing okay. So let's go. Okay, here we go. Oh wow. This place is huge. Oh my gosh.
Take the next left, then your destination will be on the left.
This is massive. I don't know if this is gonna work that well. I don't think this is gonna work very well. Okay guys, unfortunately the police are doing it. So I guess that tells me that they don't want people parking here. If they're gonna get police to patrol their business, then they really don't want people parking there. So we're gonna have to go somewhere else. I'm thinking of Planet Fitness. Alright guys, I have just parked here, and it's looking pretty good. One thing I'm not too crazy about is that when I pulled up, there's somebody sitting in their car right there, so somebody already knows that like I'm here. So I don't know if it's a camper. Looks like they're like in a pretty new RAV4 with a cargo box, so I don't know if they're travelers or what, but I sort of would prefer that they didn't know that I was here. We're gonna go ahead and put the window covers up and start making dinner and stuff, because honestly I could obsess about this, but I don't really feel like obsessing about it, and I don't know, it is what it is. I mean, sometimes people, they're going to notice you, so I'm gonna put the blinds up, and we'll just kind of monitor through the evening. We'll monitor this car next to us and just make sure there's no, nefarious activities going on. Okay guys, so I was just going through my groceries here. I absolutely love that store. So I got some greens for dinner. This looks really good. And there's this girl at work and she would like always eat this brand, like I mean for months and months, like every single day, like for dinner. She would like, or like on dinner break or lunch break or whatever, she would like always eat this brand. And I'm just like, I saw it at the store and it was on sale and I'm just like, I want to try it. So I got this tomato for dinner. I got an avocado for dinner. This is an avocado for tomorrow or the next day or whenever. That store was tops. I loved that store. Everything looked good in that store. Everything. Do you guys have Sprouts where you are? I'm not familiar with it until now. I got some grains and we're going to be using that as part of dinner. I've loved having my clothes right here until right now. Trying to find forks and stuff has been an ongoing challenge in the car. It just seems like I'll get everything nice and organized, but then everything is on top of it. And I am starting to consider maybe building my car out. I have to be really careful with that, but I am starting to think about it. Okay, there's our little chicken there. It looks really good. I will say, since I moved my bed over on the opposite side, and since I have the cooler or dry pantry here, I am enjoying a much level surface. And I am learning that a level surface in this situation is like striking gold. Probably is not the neatest way to do it, but nonetheless, it's how we're getting it done this evening. Alrighty, well I think that is plenty of chicken for us, so we'll just put our chicken aside and move on to the next step. My tomato rolled under. My tomato just. Okay, I got it. I rescued the tomato. It just had rolled under there. One thing about working like in the back of the car like this is that it's like the lowest part of the car. Ooh. Okay, so this salad is turning out a little bit bigger than what I was planning. So we're gonna skip the grains and we're just gonna add the rest from the salad kit. It comes with like some little. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Kind of bad to be saying, oh, I'm not gonna have any grains, but I'm gonna like add all these breadcrumbs. So yeah, moderation. So yeah, so it looks like it comes with some nice little cheese here. It'd be really nice if it were easy to open. I don't really appreciate it when things are hard to open. I really don't. I'm kind of new to this. I'm kind of new. I mean, I haven't been making videos for that long, but when you think something's inconvenient, it's like already like 20 times more inconvenient when you're trying to film yourself doing something. It's just, it's an adventure. It's a total adventure. So. This looks really good. I'm hungry. I think that's why I'm so grumpy about opening stuff up. It's just because I'm just so hungry. Woohoo! We did it! This looks so good. I'm part of this for lunch tomorrow. But I think of all the things I've made in my car so far, this looks like the best thing. And I didn't even cook anything. And it looks like the best. I'm gonna try and get some of that chicken. Look at that. That's like, I mean, that is like a good meal right there. I wouldn't want to be eating anything else. This is so good. This is exactly what I want right now. And I'm working really hard to try and make this a healthier experience. Everything about this salad is good. Like, everything in it is good. Everything that I put in is good. Like, sometimes like something stands out as like the best or not as good, but I can honestly say that like everything in this salad is so good. And I'm giving this like a 10 out of 10 because this just hits the spot right now. Okay guys, so I do want to briefly explain what's going on with the front seat up here. This is, the majority of this stuff is camping stuff. I do have my shower bag on top. Oh, and I need to, it's my Hot Logic from lunch. But like all that stuff under there, that is like mostly like 90% camping stuff. It is really hard right now having this stuff in the car, and I want it out of the car, but I still need it because I really appreciate it when I'm like in the desert or I'm like boondocking or something. So I am getting very focused on thinking about a car, not thinking like manifesting a cargo box on top, and I want all of that stuff over there to go in the cargo box up top. So I know someone commented a little while ago about a possible like rooftop tent, but that's probably not going to happen because the priority is a cargo box. So I know I mentioned a trailer in another video, but honestly I have like so many other thoughts before a trailer at this point. So my main concerns for my upgrades are definitely the cargo box. And then also I'm thinking about how I'm going to utilize this space. If you have an idea of what it could be, speaking of the front there, about like a potential couple of upgrades of what you think that might be, I think that would be really fun if you want to guess in the comments below. But if I can resolve the climate issue, and I don't really think a travel trailer would be necessary, because the main reason I wanted the travel trailer was to help resolve the climate issue. And I think of a lot of the places that I like to go, I would not be able to go very well. You say goodnight? Alright guys, I'm going tonight. Hey everyone, it's the next day obviously. I woke up and it was rainy and it was a little bit later than what I intended to wake up. I'm kind of embarrassed to say like what time it is, but yeah, I overslept. I am going to go to a coffee shop and do some editing, and when it clears up we'll go. I've taken him on a little walk, but when it clears up hopefully I'll take him on a longer walk. And so yeah, so I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and edit for a bit, and then I'm going to head to a meetup, do a video about car camping at the meetup. I don't know if that would be an interesting video or not. I'm trying to kind of decide. It's hard to know like what exactly to make a video about. So anyway, I'm going to head to a coffee shop and get some work done, and then I'm going to hit the road and head over to another part of the state to hopefully have some fun and do some partying. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.